Welcome back to the Crypto's Key conversation. Hey, you guys. So I don't know if I'm going to have one or two videos that I'm going to post today. For sure, one. I don't know about the second one, but I'm going to be gone for the entire week. So what I need you guys to do is I need you guys to come to my Twitter account that I started here. It's called Crypto is Key 1 and follow me so you can kind of keep up to date with what I'm going to be posting, keeping up with the SEC case, all the positivity that's going on within the space, just kind of updating you on what's going on within the entire crypto space. So that's Crypto is Key 1. I'm going to be gone for an entire week. I got some videos planned out, but I'm not going to be giving the updates, from day to day. So make sure you come in here and follow me. So let's get into the video here. We're going to be coming over here to CoinGecko, and we're currently sitting at a $1.87 trillion market cap, currently up 1.1% for the day. Looking at the top 10 here, Bitcoin sitting at 39,865, currently up 2.3% for the day. Ethereum sitting at 2,760. Tether's Tether. Binance Coin sitting at 378. XRP sitting at 74 cents. Solana sitting at $94. Terra $79. Cardano 91 cents. Avalanche sitting at $79.95. Coming over here, let's look at the top gainer in the 24-hour period. Waves, Terra, Chile, Solana's up there, Filecoin. So we got some gainers, some nice gainers. Coming over here to the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. We're back in this extreme fear range. And obviously, just yesterday we were at 26. Now we dropped down to a 20. So there's still a lot of market uncertainty. And there's a lot going on. We talk about it, time after time when it comes to this channel. You got stuff that's going on in the U.S. when it comes to inflation, Jerome Powell and the Fed and their tactics when it comes to combating inflation. You got stuff going on in Canada. You have the Russian and Ukrainian invasion tensions that's going on, and we're going to kind of cover some of that. Coming over here to CNBC, we have the S&P 500 is down 1%. Nasdaq is down 0.5%. Looking at the crypto market, we have green in comparison to the regular stock market, but there's some articles that are massive. But I wanted to start with this because we've been talking about what's been going on, and it's this from Cointelegraph, and this was on the 27th. It says, the EU Commission to remove Russian banks from SWIFT cross-border network, while condemning the Russian president Vladimir Putin's move to lay siege across Ukraine. The EU Commission committed to undertake a series of measures to isolate Russia from international financial system. The European Commissioner announced to remove a number of Russian banks from the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications, so SWIFT. The SWIFT messaging system, aimed at hindering Russia's capacity to carry out cross-border payments. There's a quote here. We will hold Russia to account and collectively ensure this war is a strategic failure for Putin. Come down here is another quote. It says, we commit to taking measures to limit the sale of citizenship, so-called golden passports that let wealthy Russian connected to the Russian government become citizens of our countries and gain access to our financial systems. So there's a lot of moving parts going on right here, and it doesn't seem like, Putin's, plan of attack or plan of invasion, and it doesn't seem like things are rolling out well. You have sanctions coming from, all different parties, especially from the U.S. widening their sanctions. Coming over here, it says Biden administration expands sanctions against Russia, cutting off U.S. transactions with central bank. The key is the Biden administration announces sanctions against Russian central bank on Monday, a move that prohibits Americans from doing any business with the bank, as well as freeze its assets within the United States. The new measure will also target the National Wealth Fund of the Russian Federation and the Ministry of Finance of the Russian Federation. A Biden administration official who spoke on the condition of anonymity in order to share Washington's thinking said the new sanctions will take effect immediately. So coming down here, it says, Washington, the Biden administration announced additional sanctions against Russian central bank on Monday, a move that effectively prohibits Americans from doing any business with the bank. There's a quote. We wanted to push these actions in place before our markets open because what we learned over the course of the weekend from our allies and partners was the Russian central bank was attempting to move assets, and there would be a great deal of asset flight starting on Monday morning from institutions around the world. Quote, our strategy, to put it simply, is to make sure the Russian economy goes backwards. Here goes another quote. It says, no country is sanction proof, and Putin's war chest of 630 billion in reserves only matters if he can use it to defend his currency. Wow. So yeah, the sanctions are widening across the board. Coming over here, look at this. It says Dow sheds 400 points to start the week as U.S. and Europe increase sanctions on Russia. So obviously we just showed you here, the markets are down. It says Dow sheds 400 points. So that's a big deal. Coming over here, it says Russian ruble plunges nearly 30% against the dollar amid sanctions over Ukraine invasion. So you can see that, there's literally a domino effect going on. And here goes the key points of this article. It says the ruble was trading as low as 119 per dollar, as all-sword trading started on Monday morning during Asian hours, from nearly 84 per dollar the previous day, according to FactSet data. Russian President Putin put his country's nuclear deterrence forces on high alert on Sunday. Last week, President Joe Biden responded to Russia's unprovoked attack on Ukraine by announcing several rounds of sanctions. So we just covered some of that. So there's a lot going on, and here's something else from Ukraine. It says Ukraine asks exchanges to freeze Russian, Belarusian crypto accounts. A Ukraine-born company answering the call, U.S.-based Kraken FX, explains why it won't. Binance also says it won't freeze the account. So obviously they're completely trying to cut off, Russia from doing business at all, completely trying to take it away from them. So now there's a little bit of collateral damage that can take place. So, even if these exchanges were to, freeze, Russian citizens or Russian users' accounts, they will be affecting, innocent people. So, it may have a deterrence to, what Russia's doing. But then again, there's collateral damage with it as well. So coming down here, it says, quote, "We are not going to unilaterally freeze millions of innocent users' accounts. Crypto is meant to provide greater financial freedom for people across the globe. To unilaterally decide to ban people's access to their crypto would fly in the face of the reason why crypto exists. However, we are taking the steps necessary to ensure we take action against those that have had sanctions levied against them while minimizing impact to innocent users. Should the international community widen their sanctions further, we will apply those aggressively as well." So that's absolutely massive. That's coming from Binance's spokesperson. So that's huge. So they're aware of kind of what's going on, but they're not going to unilaterally freeze, innocent, people's stuff, which is huge. Here goes something else when it comes to what's going on with Russia and the sanctions that are affecting the ruble. Look at this. It says ruble denominated Bitcoin volume surges to 9-month high. Ruble denominated crypto trading volumes rise as the West punitive sanctions on Russia trigger a flight away from Russia's fiat currency. So obviously it's working. The sanctions are starting to work. I mean, look at this spike right here. This is Bitcoin and ruble. So they're literally running to Bitcoin right now in crypto. It says trading volumes between the Russian ruble and Bitcoin increased to 9-month highs as a country's fiat currency plunged to record lows due to the fallout from Ukraine invasion. That is absolutely massive. Look at that. Some more stuff. This is Vitalik Buterin, who's a Russian native, obviously Russian and Canadian native. He says Ethereum creator Vitalik Buterin calls Russian invasion a crime. Buterin said he is upset by Putin's decision to abandon the possibility of a peaceful solution. So you even got, Ethereum co-founder coming out, Russian native, saying, "Hey, no, this is sick." So yeah, there's a lot of negativity going on with the invasion, but look at this. You talk about a decentralized a community, a decentralized market, a decentralized crypto market. Look at this. New DAO raises 3 million in ETH from Ukrainian army. The Russian art collective Riot is helping to coordinate Ukraine DAO. That's absolutely huge. Coming together for a common cause to support the Ukrainian army in this Russian invasion. Here's some more positives right here. This is, so we were talking about, this is, they grabbed Ethereum. We were just talking about Vitalik Buterin coming out. Look at this. There's a positive with Ethereum. Over 2 billion in Ethereum has now been burned by EIP 1559. Since August, Ethereum has burned transactions fees instead of paying them to the miners. Look at this, 2 billion in Ethereum. This is crazy. It says about 2 billion worth of Ethereum, 603,000 ETH have now been burned by the Ethereum network, fueling the FUD that's driven the cryptocurrency to its latest all-time high. So this was a big article that came out back here in October 23rd, 2021. But the point is with what's going on with Vitalik Buterin stepping up and speaking where he's at in regards of his position when it comes to this Russian-Ukraine invasion. You got DAOs getting Ethereum and putting it together as a collective and sending it over to the Ukrainian army, and then you have the EIP 1559 is still running. So it's like, this is where it was back then. So imagine what's happening now as, Ethereum fees Ethereum transactions are continuing to, progress. So this is absolutely huge. Coming over here, it says 18.6 million in crypto sent to Ukraine includes almost 2 million from NFT sales. Thousands of people have donated millions in crypto to help support Ukraine versus Russia. Look at that. I mean, you're talking about, decentralization. This is crazy. And it says right here, this is their official account. Ukraine says, stand with the people of Ukraine, now accepting cryptocurrency donations, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT. So look at this. We were literally just talking about, Ethereum. And that's why I put it in here is you have Vitalik Buterin, the co-founder, Russian native, stepping up, speaking his opinion on what's going on with Putin and his decisions. Then you got DAOs raising Ethereum. We knew EIP 1559 has been, crushing it in regards of the burning of ETH. And now you have, these donation, portals that are directly, linked to Ukraine to, in their support and their aid. And people are sending, millions of dollars worth of digital assets over. That is absolutely huge. So some more positives. This is from Market Meditation. It says, just in, eBay will consider adding Bitcoin and Ethereum payment on March 10th. So here we go again. Obviously, that's huge. But then we got ETH bringing that up because it's not just about Bitcoin. It's about, Ethereum and all digital assets. It's about the entire crypto space. It offers so much in regard to, especially with what's going on right now in Russia, with the Russian invasion in Ukraine. Yeah, you can cut off, access to centralized entities that are regulated when it comes to freezing assets, whether that be a central bank or you freeze assets on a particular on and off ramp when it comes to an exchange. But it's like in reality, you can't stop Bitcoin, Ethereum, blockchain technology. You can't stop crypto as long as people know how to utilize decentralized apps, decentralized exchanges like swaps or decentralized wallets, whether that be your own hard wallet, your Ledger, or your MetaMask, your Phantom wallet, whatever the case is. We can always pass and send money to one another and operate that way. So this is absolutely huge. eBay even considering putting that up there is just more adoption, more awareness, more eyes on the space. So coming over here, it says just in the State Street, 3.9 trillion assets under management to launch crypto custody services as soon as regulators approve. So that is absolutely huge. I mean, we'll see what the regulators say. I mean, we're waiting on regulatory clarity for the entire space, so this market can just really take off. So right here it says, Bank of America, we see no crypto winner given the growth in user adoption and developer activity. So this gentleman right here, what it says, the path of Bitcoin, says on-chain data supports it. So if you look at Glassnode here, I mean, look, we're at a new all-time high. It says number of addresses with balance greater than 0.01 Bitcoin, all-time high. So, I mean, it's happening. Adoption is happening. And quite honestly, what's happening in Canada with the freezing of assets, what's going on with the Russian-Ukrainian invasion, even though it's absolutely terrible, it's literally driving millions of people into the crypto space. People are seeing how important and crucial and pivotal it is to have a decentralized, market, a decentralized economy of the crypto space, because you can't freeze or stop, crypto. I mean, it's crazy. Adoption is happening day by day. I wanted to reiterate, you guys, I may have another video later today. I'm not sure, but I'm going to be gone for the entire week. So make sure you come to my Twitter account. Just started this here. It says crypto is key one. So that this is my account. I'm going to be posting, stuff that I would normally be, reporting on in my in our conversation and our show on here. So you can kind of keep up to date and kind of what is going on. So that's crypto is key one. Make sure you come on and sub. All right, with all that being said, stay strong out there. Be safe.